Today we're going to go on a 4.6 mile hiking adventure lab that's going to highlight the interactions between the Ojai Valley Land Conservancy, the Ojai Valley Cachers, and the Ojai Valley Inn and Spa. Come join me. Our first location takes us to an old orange orchard that has been removed and is being restored to its natural state. Spa Ojai members joined the efforts to install the irrigation system and also plant some oak trees. After gathering information off these trail signs and out of the description, we'll move on to the next location. Our second location takes us to this beautiful redwood bench, which has a direct connection to the Ojai Valley Inn. When the Ojai Valley Inn expanded its facility to include the farmhouse, they cut down 3 redwood trees and turned it over to a local artist to make a beautiful table. He had redwood left over and asked, "What do you want me to do with it?" And they said, "Use it however you feel is appropriate." So he donated a number of these redwood benches to the Ojai Valley Land Conservancy, and they are spread throughout their facility. Using information that's from this bench and also in the description, we're going to go on to our next location. We reached location 3, which is a gate that separates Ojai Valley Land Conservancy land from National Forest Service land. National Forest Service is a land of many uses, and one of the uses that's permitted is for a rancher to bring his cattle up here a certain number of months a year and free range his cattle. So we're going to find out if we have any cattle that we need to walk by. Let's continue up. The water trough says cows only, so we got cows. Oh, and a couple bulls too. After a pretty steady climb, we've reached the high point of this trail, and it's all downhill from here into what we call the Enchanted Forest. You'll notice that this section of trail has been weed whacked, and that's through the efforts of the Ojai Valley Cachers, who have adopted this section of the trail and twice a year hold a CETO to do trail maintenance on this section. We're also approaching our location number 4, which is a bench that represents a significant contribution by the Crown family, the owners of the Ojai Valley Inn. And I don't know if you've noticed, but each of the journals contains information about a geocache that was pre-existing and is right near each of our locations, including this one. So isn't this a beautiful place to sit and enjoy and gather the information that we need? And once we have it, we're going to move down to our 5th and last location. And right now we're going to change environs from a chaparral to a coastal oak forest. One of the main connections between the 3 entities is that I'm a hiking guide for the Ojai Valley Inn and Spa. And this is my favorite trail. I think as we've been traveling it, you may be able to understand why. It's just beautiful. Pretty nice, isn't it? As I sit on a bench dedicated to a dog, I'll do the lesson that I learned from a dog, and that's drink your water in the shade. And this is usually our first stop when I'm with an OVISGuest, where we just enjoy the view, drink our water, and prepare for a beautiful hike. At this point, we have collected the information that we need to finish off our adventure lab, and I have about a mile to walk back to the car. I'll do that by myself, so at this point, I will sincerely thank you for joining me.